Here. Today will be a bit of shorter stream. Probably only stream for like an hour. And unlike my previous streams, it's a bit earlier today. But that doesn't make it any less hot. And I have 4 lives, I see. That's one thing I don't like about Galaxy. That you immediately lose all your lives. So lastly we were left at World 3. For those I have done everything so far I'm able to. So here, let's go with the slide. This is not the slide level, and the slide level is the second star. Let's see, I need to Yoshi somewhere. Okay, I will, will try to reach some bit of story just for personal entertainment. I will do that in a bit. Oh. Need to find, okay. There's also a room here for some reason. Oh. Okay, today's super hot. So as usual I don't feel as usual as last time I don't feel like wearing my shirt. I missed again. How do I miss twice? After I will done playing this level, I will try to see if I can read a little story. I don't need to wait after this level, I can do it right now. Okay, one time, oh, I heard the church bells. One time, I heard the church bells ring. Okay, now I do wonder if it's possible to do this level with Mario if we were to wall jump the whole way through. Nope. I need to go down, not up. Okay, but it soon faded and got replaced by the sound of heart monitors. This bit of confusing, but soon faded and got replaced by the sound of heart monitors. Oh. I talked to the doctor about my daughter's condition. All he said... Oh. All he said was I should spend more time with her. All he said was I should spend more time with her. After we left the hospital, I saw the sadness in her eyes, in her face. I tried to cheer her up by playing with her. So we went to the toy store. She wants a giant teddy bear. I didn't have a lot of money, but I tried to make it work and bought it. So we made our way back home. We passed by a park. She wanted to play on the swings. Soon after it started raining. She seemed to enjoy playing in it, but it only made me more sad. When we got home, I first made sure to take a bath, just gleefully splashing in the water. Afterwards, I was preparing dinner. I watched her as she looked out the window looking at the rainfall. For the next few days, I saw her laughing and smiling. She said something about Yoshi being on the nose, I think. The second level is this slide. Okay, I didn't have formalized this story yet because every sentence just right after one another make it a bit hard to read. Afterwards I was preparing dinner, read that part. Killed Raven jump. Oh, I missed. Oh. Okay. Do I even need to pop the balloons? I don't think so. It's more for fun. Go. I didn't expect to get launched off, man. We started all the way up there. There's one long slide. And okay, where's the star? Okay, where was I? When we got home, I first made sure to have her take a bath. She was gleefully splashing in the water. Afterwards, I was preparing dinner. I watched her as she looked out the window, looking at the rainfall. For the next few days, I saw her laughing and smiling. I think I have draw. Oh, okay, this is the ghost level, and do I have no? Not yet. What is the point of that one pipe? Afterwards, I was preparing dinner. I watched her as she looked out the window. And now shall I go for the free thing? I don't feel like it. Because I don't need the extra hitch. Yeah, these are the levels that I like about Galaxy, the ones with just random objects for no reason. Okay, there's a coin, Luma. I want to retry. Because I think the challenge of this level is doing getting the coins. Afterwards, I was preparing dinner. I watched the sheep out the window, rainfall. For the next few days, I saw her laughing, smiling. It should have made me happy, see my daughter happy. But I could try to fight back the tears that kept wanting to escape. When she fell sick once more, okay, I don't know how many coins I need, so I'll just try to gurge as many as I can possibly find. Just something here. Cool. I have 14 coins so far, but I don't know how many I need. I'm gonna go with the assumption of 30 for now. Okay, how many did you say you needed? Ah, I assumed 30 and I was right. Okay, after spring, should have made, but I could try to fight. When she fell sick once more, we rushed to the hospital. I looked at her and begged her to not leave me. She looked at me and all she did was smile. Said to me, I love you. I love you too. I loved you too so much. Her eyes closed and everything around me went black. The sound of the doctor rushing around. The sound of the heart monitor stopping. All I could hear were the sound of the church bells ringing. All I could hear the bells. That's a good start, but I need to make it a bit more blurry. I think I will rewrite it. And those boots didn't really do much in this level. Just a little circle. Okay, that's that story. Let's reach the next one. And I need to remind myself that I make that first one a bit more wordy. Or possibly off the stream. Luigi? Hey bro, everyone left me behind. Too hard to get up here. So hey, guess what? I decided to look for stars too. If you see me out there, come say hi. I can help you save the universe. For a spell. Okay, Luigi, if I find you, I will indeed say hi. I think I now can open this. Oh, can now do a Bowser Jr. So we have any doors I need to be aware of? No. Okay, let's did the secrets and now I'll do the normal. Okay, next to the story. I've already read this one to Airball once, but there was in a stream that I have listed. Back in Canyon, I worked as a bartender at a cafe. Oh, Luigi, what you doing here? Oh, you're looking for a show around here, you want me to take... Want to switch, bro? No. I think he is just to do the level for me. Which is something I don't care about, I can play the game so... Whoa. I just pressed 1 second too late. You know, like how it shows, constantly shows the Joy-Cons, even though I'm using Pro Controller. No, I do wonder if the drawing distance has been increased or not in this version. Oh. Okay, back in Canyon, I worked as a bartender, cafe. It's a bit hard to read when I'm thinking. Nightwind. The place wasn't doing so well. We all knew it was going to close sooner or later. However, our boss insisted on keeping it out for longer than she was able to afford. She literally made a loss every day the last few weeks, but not for no reason. The bar was located on top of a high, steep hill. Oh, didn't expect a comment store. Canyon is well known for its steep roads, while nuisance for a young fit person to go down is potentially a death trap for the elder folk. There was this one old man that came in every morning just to order black coffee and some bacon and eggs. Okay, first two done. I'll check quickly on the comments for now. Bringster comments. I don't know why they are called Bringsters. Yoshi, Star, Spiny, Rainbow, Jump. Okay, I need to kill all with Star power up, alright. Well, immediate time loss with that little notch. But not for no reason. The bar was located on top of a high steep hill. It's well known for the steep hills. All a nuisance for a young fit person to go up and down. It's a potential death trap for the elder folk. There was this one old man that came in every morning just to order black coffee and some bacon and eggs. I was supposed to do normal level, but it seems that I'm flying around to do comments for now. Used to order a black coffee and some bacon and eggs. He was an honored guest to my boss. She saw him coming in every day for many years. Even after I started working for her. Because of that, she also saw. No, that's it. Expect a bit more, but well. Ah, sweating my balls off, man. After that, she also saw her. Even before I started working for her, because of that, she also saw how his health was worsening. There wasn't much we could do for him other than hoping he would walk in the next morning. Now just going around back and forth for these pranksters. I'm going to Okay, initially that seems like a dumb decision to me. But because yes, at some point our outlaws decided to keep. Oh, okay, they said no hit run against the boss. Okay. Favorite reading because of that. At some point, our boss started to make it morning orders on the house. Initially, that seemed like a dumb decision to me. But who am I to argue with what the boss wants? Every day he would order the same thing. Sometimes he changed up the pancakes, but usually not. Even I started to get a soft spot for him. At some point I noticed it took longer to enter. Its movement slower than usual. No, at some point. Try the tree. Ah, okay. His movement slower than usual. Every step he took seemed like a challenge, and it even started to concern me. From that point, every day I held my breath for when he would come. Missing points. Every day I held my breath for when he would come. I could only be free when I saw his silhouette. My co-worker in the kitchen would have breakfast already prepared, so I could give it to him the moment he entered. Whenever he would leave, it made me happy, knowing he was still holding strong. Despite his health, however, one day they changed. As usual, we were waiting for him to arrive. Prepared his eggs, bacon, coffee, and we had it. Well, the store, very first level. As usual, we waited for him to arrive. We prepared his eggs, bacon, and coffee. We had it neatly laid on his favorite seat. And we waited, and waited, and waited. He never came that day. He didn't come the day after either, or the day after that. I was hoping that was nothing. They simply didn't watch. I was hoping for a no-hit run, but I guess weird time run is also fine. Okay, 18 seconds on the clock. Hey, Borrington, you are early today. Or actually, it's me that's early today. I haven't watched for a day and it's just thinking us. Of course, of course. I was reading a story while no one was here. Every day. Oh wait, I was already at that point. However, one day they changed. As usual, we were waiting for him to arrive. We prepared his eggs, bacon, and coffee. Bed neatly laid on his favorite seat, and we waited, and waited, and waited. But he never came that day. He didn't come the day after either. Hang on. I was supposed to play games with friends. Won't cancel because we had plans. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. So instead you decided to hang out with me. What game were you planning to play there? Just curious. I hope you don't mind that I'm reading random stuff for no reason. He didn't come the day after either, or the day after that. Oh, thank you for it. Yeah. Ow. Bro hit me when I landed. That's not funny. I don't think we can do this. Here we go. Oh man. 0.1 seconds left on the timer. Actually, I'm considering to play RE8 now. I'm looking one achievement away to complete it. Alright. One achievement. Is it a completion run or a hardcore run? Or some random collectible? Oh, by the way, this will be a short stream. I will probably quit in an hour. Oh, no, let's hope it's Luigi. Oh. My last time I have to reach you. I also was reading. I was hoping that there was nothing. That he simply didn't feel like having breakfast at our cafe today. Did I miss another? You know, my goal was doing these levels in this world, but suddenly common stars start to appear and I prioritized those for now. Just a rather difficult one. I want to watch a video POV of it, but I got lazy to watch Bacon VTuber instead. Bacon VTuber? What? What do you mean by bacon? The VTuber that's in the form of bacon or that he was preparing bacon? Okay, are the ghosts here again? Don't use too many spins. big and P2 is big. Alright. Ah! Oh. Super hot to this level. Things. Instead of this, that's all right. Big P2 is big and P2, right? I filled out. Get it. Okay. Few days later, we heard the news. He had passed away in the hospital after heart failure. I wished I could have done more for him, but at his age, we knew it was coming. Not too long after my boss closed the cafe, he was just glad we were able to serve him in the final days. If I understood back then, I would have worked those final days for free too. That's it. I would have worked those final days for free too. My boss was half an arse, but she knew how to treat her patrons. And I deeply respect her for that. And that was the end of the old man story. No, do you want to hear another story? What the witch doing here? Okay, this one will be difficult if I miss a coin. Maybe not, unless this one has more than. I've been missing way too many. Okay, let's go with another story. It's nice and oh, this one. One time when I was patrolling the rumbles on the city, I found a man sitting against a broken wall. His left arm was half broken off. I could see the bones hanging out, clothes all ripped, soaked in blood, his legs lightly broken. He wouldn't be able to stand if he tried. Next to him, a thrill of blood as he lightly dragged himself to this place. As I cautiously approached him, holding my gun, he looked at me and asked me to end his suffering. I have done everything except this. I was conflicted. On one hand, I refuse to shoot anyone who doesn't pose a threat. On the other hand, the state he was in, I would be dead by the end of the... He would be dead by the end. I need to rewrite that sentence. Hell. Yeah, just the level with time and comments being annoying. Right. 8 more things. Really? Twice in a row? Oh, these two for almost an hour. Where was I? He looked at me and asked to end his suffering. I was conflicted. On one hand, I refused to shoot anyone who doesn't pose a threat. On one hand, I refuse to shoot anyone who doesn't pose a threat. On the other hand, the state he was in, he would be dead by the end. Regardless. Okay. Were that all the comments? I hope so. Yes, that appear to be all the comments for now. So now, actually, play. Yeah, very much favorite. Actually deciding to shooting him would be merciful. I stood there, not sure what to do. Eventually I decided on giving him some chocolate. The only piece of food I had on me at the time. Eventually I decided to give him some chocolate. The only piece of food I had on me figured that when he dies he would at least have a decent last meal. I also hand him my gun. Normally I wouldn't just give a stranger a gun, of course. But, you know. I told him that I'd be back in 10 minutes to retrieve. Okay, I need 1,000. Told him that I would be back in 10 minutes to retrieve my gun. He stood behind another building nearby, not sure what to do, when I would return. Then I heard it. Bang! My heart stood still for a moment. I knew exactly what it meant. Part of me wanted to deny it. Yes, I made my way back. I knew what was waiting for me. And then I saw what happened. I didn't feel anything. Could only look at the aftermath. I grabbed my gun from his hand and sat next to him for a moment. Silence was eerie. All I could do in a moment is just staring at the sky. Okay, I have first 2 years. Staring at him. After a while I decided to pick up his body. This what made it. Take it to a nice place on a hill where I ultimately buried him. I never really talked to him. I don't even know his name for that matter. Yet sometimes I return to where he lies. No matter what I do. Okay, that's a little star thingy. It's a little further away than I expected. It's going to hurt me as long as I... I never really talked to him. I don't even know his name for that matter. Yet sometimes I return to where he lies. Just as a personal reminder that no matter what I do, no matter how hard I may try, some things cannot be changed. Some things are inevitable. I may not have been the one that pulled the trigger, yet it was my gun that did the job. Wasn't it? biggest fear right now is getting desensitized. It was a fast calculation on my part. Oh. If I have another story. Okay, I don't remember where to get the next one. Oh, more comments, okay. Comments. That'd be Luigi. Racewing. Okay. First, check out the guy that wants to break. Okay. I've seen a lot of deaths when I helped rescuing people from the disasters years ago. While most are appreciative, some blame me for all the death and destruction, as if I was the one that spread the fungus and the real. Ranks you can stay leading, that's the more important stuff. But first, I need to continue reading. Some blame me for all deaths and destruction, as if I was the one that spread the fungus into the buildings. Now I don't want to blame them for their reactions. They clearly traumatized. It needed something to latch on to. It sucked to be the one that got all the shit, but I always tried to stay patient with them. Fortunately, my crew always had my back. When stuff got too serious, they would always step in. One time we had rescued have any they were clearly promising me something. Fortunately, my crew always had my back. When stuff got too serious, they would always step in. One time we had rescued a man, and when we left him in our safe camp, he started harassing some of my staff. Another rescue was throwing beer bottles. To be the one that got all the shit, but I always tried to stay patient with. Fortunately, my crew had my back when stuff got too serious. They would always step in. One time we had rescued. When we left him in our safe, started harassing some of my staff and other rescuees, throwing beer bottles, cursing profanities to everyone, and being just dangerous overall. Um, Complete this, and now these two levels. Cursing compared to everyone and being just dangerous overall. Turns out, turns out he lost his wife with no real way to do anything about it. Start blaming us for the tragedy. Third Squadron's key. Turns out he lost his wife. With no real way to do anything about it, he started blaming us for the tragedy. I was considering throwing him out. I was the person I can, not lately. Especially not since most in the camps were just a few steps away from becoming like. Yet I would feel guilty for leaving him to die. That moment all I could do. Restart. And then all I could do was throw him in our makeshift prison. He hates me and blames me for it. He still lives. Still lives. As for the camp, I took all the blame for what he did. Destroying past all the camp, crew, refugees. I often felt like my life was wrong. At some point, I was only seen as the guy behind the desk doing paperwork to help those people. Like me putting effort and resources to help those people. Okay, next story. Yeah, specific story. I'm probably old enough to have known great grandfather when he was still a toddler. That is, for me, I haven't thought about that as a serious thing in centuries. I used to have many friends who were soon to go. It was a lifetime to me, it was like a weekend. Yeah, I don't have a specific story to read at the moment. Well, I can always read the good old classic. Ah, was if you better just to I think something good may happen if it's can store my star base with you. Shame. Okay, we'll play games for somewhere between somewhere between 10 minutes and half an hour. I hope I'll be able to do the third level boss speech run. Do this level, but with time, okay. For thousands of years, mortals have been done many rituals to honor their gods. Some of these rituals have led to which sometimes have led through it's believed a lot of magic extends to some divine ancestry, while nowhere near as powerful as the god. Wizards and witches can use spells, potions, origins, enchantments, and all make them appear like divine beings to common folk. Magic tests were highly wanted. When a child was born, tournaments When a child was born in a tournament, they may grow up and mage. They often would be sold for high amounts of money. The upbringing of magic sense is caused by most seen one of the most important things. Some fearing a magic sense that's had not been grown up in the right environments may become dangerous dark mages. And will be some of the most important people in the respective towns and regions they reside, usually acting as healers or protectors, kings and emperors, most important advisors. A lot of common people desire to be magic users themselves. They usually had to end up making contracts with gods and demons. Okay, pretty sure I've done out all the comments for now. Check, check, check. It means browsing unit is complete. Okay, this will be the last level for today, and then I'll go. So I was looking at my cards for a moment. Some cool ass backgrounds, man. Like the texture. Okay, got hit by something, but I didn't see what. Okay, there's the next point I was looking for. Open to quit. Goes on the my robot candidates. Oh shit. It was easier than I expected. That's the third Grand Star. With that, I will stop the stream soon. Yes, I still have some stuff I need to take care of. Great work, Bill. It's your first Grand Storm. Alright, we're ready to fly through time and space. That monster is still out there somewhere. It's about the next world cap. Oh, is this the world with the water level? We sure come one way thanks to your efforts. Let's keep this good thing going. Don't miss your escape. How many does he need? Don't have enough. But I have at least more than half. I'm gonna jump around for a bit, see if there's some manual seek technique jumping, spinning jumps. Okay. This spaceship is getting quite lively. There's a lot of people around now. Still many places for people to be. But still. Meanwhile, Captain Toad is over here. None of this would have happened if the Toad Brigade had been allowed to watch over Prince Beach. Thinking about mysterious spirits somewhere out there in the universe. Mysterious spirits. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. nice. There's a bird over here. And that's where Luigi will eventually come out of. But I suppose game content. I'm still missing a lot. Okay, so far I have completed most of the levels with silver crowns. So I'm gonna leave it here for today and return tomorrow. Maybe. Bye.